would love to say, Mommy, may I go out to play like I did when I was just knee-high? Let me be the kid that used to make you laugh and cry. Mommy.
Miss Martindale, why have they got to wear blindfolds?
Well, you see, if an Aristasian goes down into the pit, where possible, she shouldn't look at it, because it is very poisonous. People don't understand this because they're being poisoned every day. But when you become Aristasian, you become very purified, and you get headaches or feel sick in the stomach if you see too much of the pit.
I think it's quite exciting not being able to see where we're going. It makes us all surprised when we get there.
Yes. Well, we're going to a very near part of Epping Forest, and I meant to go there yesterday to see if there was some wood there for us to collect, but I didn't get there. Well, now it looks quite unusual there. Bless the house! It's usually terribly crowded here on Friday night. And nice and empty. Blankets off, girls. Here, Madeline. That's Felicity. Oh, darling, what's the matter?
It's icky.
Oh dear, well, obviously a brunette will have to take it then.
Scary wants to run to bed.
Oh, you can do, oh, I know. Scary about it. Well, we're going to go out into the garden and find some kindling and the other wood that's in the garden, and we're going to build a fire, and all the time we're building the fire, we're going to be thinking, what is it in our characters that we don't want to keep in Aristasia? You know, is there some tendency to be a bit hard-hearted sometimes, or to take your blindfolds off, girls? So what we're going to be thinking about is something in our characters that we don't want to keep in Aristasia. Now, Patricia, what is it you're putting on?
That stops me showing my innocence and my excitement.
Fire is the sun, and when you blow a fire to make it burn, you are calling the spirit. You're representing your breath. Breath and spirit are the same word in Sanskrit.
This is all defences and desire to be taken seriously by people who I don't need approval from. This is the cruelty of the lack of compassion.
Anyone waiting to say anything?
It's the selfishness.
Goodbye, darling. See you again.
Yeah. Goodbye. Thank you so much. It's been wonderful.
See you again.
Yes, definitely.
Where have you gone without me? I thought you cared about me. Where are you? Where's my heart? Where is the dream?
It wasn't quite what I expected. I did enjoy it. I think it was worthwhile. Definitely very, very worth doing. I'm very glad I did it. Though some of it was surprising.
Can you give me a hand with that cake, please? I just can't quite reach it. It's really awkward.
Yes. I think I did enjoy Felicity because she was so different to myself. This is me in my outside world sort of persona, you know, check shirt, leggings, quite butch in a way. And I've spent the weekend being incredibly young and girly, and yes, I can almost feel myself going into it now, you know, a little girl with a thumb in her mouth, which is so alien.
Thank you. Yes. What's just pick on me?
How much more time I spend there I need to consider. It's been something of a watershed. It's been drastic, more so than I expected. And I think a proper acceptance of the divisions within oneself, that was very new to me. I think I'd always been aware of its being there, but having it brought out so suddenly. Ooh. I think what appealed to me more was administering discipline, perhaps more than receiving it. And also I quite like the idea, at least on a temporary basis, of a world where everything's in its place, where everything is understood.
Where are we going?
There is a feeling of protection. All your worries are gone. Anything, you know, your overdraft, a squabble you had with a friend, a deadline, is gone. It's outside. You're in a soap bubble. Aristasia is the most intense version of that I've ever experienced.
Well, I live a very conservative family life with my wife and 2.5 dogs. I have a 9 to 5. I found the descriptions in Aristasian writing of discipline very exciting, very enticing, and certainly the kind of thing that I was interested in. I was also interested in the girly girl aspect because I'm a lesbian, so that was something that intrigued me, a sort of all-female world where there was just no element of anything else. There was no negotiation or matter of having to deal with men.
So you may be smiling now, Bridget, but you may be smiling still.
Receiving discipline from Miss Martindale it's not always very nice. It's often quite painful, in fact. And I don't think it would be useful if it wasn't. I would say that it's physical as well, because it certainly induces physical feelings in me, anyway.
Left hand down, right hand up.
I enjoy watching discipline. I enjoy administering discipline. In my drawer. Put it away. Put it close the drawer. There was nothing really that justified discipline, yet I wanted to discipline. I wanted to pinch her. I wanted to use my power as a prefect, really.
Oh, stretches inside.
Good. Most of the time, what's happening in Aristasia, the discipline is literally because it is needed.
It's actually been a part of me for as long as I can remember, that the feeling of wanting to be submissive to another person. But I've never actually understood why I'm like this and what it means. And I always thought it was something materialistic, and it was something to do with something greed, or to do with power or domination, or even pain or violence, and it could be looked at as seedy. Whereas I knew inside me that it wasn't that. It was something else, and I never knew what it was till I went to Aristasia. And in fact, this weekend really made me realise what this feeling inside me is, and why I have a need for this. It's actually I want to submit and let go and surrender. I let go of all parts of me that are vices of being an adult, like all the negative sides, and I surrender all these, not to another human being, but like to a higher power.
Mommy, may I go out to play like I did when I was just knee-high? Let me be the kid that used to make you laugh and cry.
Tell me about your childhood.
Here's my
No.
to your apron string and days gone by. Each thread of gray lights my way like a silvery beam.